भगवान् सत्य साई बाबाय नमः। ओम श्री साई सत्य स्वरूपाय नमः। ओम श्री साई सत्य धर्मपरायण नमः। ओम श्री साई वरदाय नमः। ओम श्री साई सत्पुरुषाय नमः। ओम श्री साई सत्यगुणात्मने नमः। ओम श्री साई सद्गुणाय नमः। ओम श्री साई साधुजन पोषणाय नमः। ओम श्री साई सर्वज्ञाय नमः। ओम श्री साई सर्वजगत्प्रियाय नमः। ओम श्री साई सर्वशक्तिमूर्तये नमः। ओम श्री साई सर्वेशाय नमः। ओम श्री साई सर्वसंघपरित्यागिने नमः। ओम श्री साई सर्वान्तर्यामिने नमः। ओम श्री साई महिमात्मने नमः। ओम श्री साई महेश्वर स्वरूपाय नमः। ओम श्री साई पर्तिग्रामोद्भवाय नमः। ओम श्री साई पर्तिक्षेत्रनिवासिने नमः। ओम श्री साई यशक्काय शिरडिवासिने नमः। ओम श्री साई जोड़ि आदिपल्ली सोमप्पाय नमः। ओम श्री साई भारद्वाज ऋषिगोत्राय नमः। ओम श्री साई भक्तवत्सलाय नमः। ओम श्री साई अपान्तरात्मने नमः। ओम श्री साई अवतारमूर्तये नमः। ओम श्री साई सर्वभयनिवारिणे नमः। ओम श्री साई आपस्तम्भसूत्राय नमः। ओम श्री साई अभयप्रदाय नमः। ओम श्री साई रत्नाकरवंशोद्भवाय नमः। ओम श्री साई शिरडी साई अभेदशक्त्यवताराय नमः। ओम श्री साई शंकराय नमः। ओम श्री साई शिरडी साई मूर्तये नमः। ओम श्री साई द्वारकामायवासिने नमः। ओम श्री साई चित्रावती तटपुट्टपर्ति विहारिणे नमः। ओम श्री साई शक्तिप्रदाय नमः। ओम श्री साई शरणागतत्राणाय नमः। ओम श्री साई आनंदाय नमः। ओम श्री साई आनंददाय नमः। ओम श्री साई आर्तत्राणपरायणाय नमः। ओम श्री साई अनाथनाथाय नमः। ओम श्री साई असहाय सहायाय नमः। ओम श्री साई लोकबान्धवाय नमः। ओम श्री साई लोकरक्षापरायणाय नमः। ओम श्री साई लोकनाथाय नमः। ओम श्री साई दीनजनपोषणाय नमः। ओम श्री साई मूर्तित्रयस्वरूपाय नमः। ओम श्री साई मुक्तिप्रदाय नमः। ओम श्री साई कलुषविदुराय नमः। ओम श्री साई करुणाकराय नमः। ओम श्री साई सर्वाधाराय नमः। ओम श्री साई सर्वहितवासिने नमः। ओम श्री साई पुण्यफलप्रदाय नमः। ओम श्री साई सर्वपापक्षयकराय नमः। ओम श्री साई सर्वरोगनिवारिणे नमः। ओम श्री साई सर्वबाधहराय नमः। ओम श्री साई अनंतकर्तृणे नमः। ओम श्री साई आदिपुरुषाय नमः। ओम श्री साई आदिशक्तये नमः। ओम श्री साई अपरूपशक्तिने नमः। ओम श्री साई अव्यक्तरूपिणे नमः। ओम श्री साई कामक्रोधध्वंसिने नमः। ओम श्री साई कनकांबरधारिणे नमः। ओम श्री साई अद्भुतचर्याय नमः। ओम श्री साई आपद्बान्धवाय नमः। ओम श्री साई प्रेमात्मने नमः। ओम श्री साई प्रेममूर्तये नमः। ओम श्री साई प्रेमप्रदाय नमः। ओम श्री साई प्रियाय नमः। ओम श्री साई भक्तप्रियाय नमः। ओम श्री साई भक्तमन्दाराय नमः। ओम श्री साई भक्तजनहृदयविहाराय नमः। ओम श्री साई भक्तजनहृदयदयाय नमः। ओम श्री साई भक्तापराधीनाय नमः। ओम श्री साई भक्ति ज्ञान प्रदीपाय नमः। ओम श्री साई भक्ति ज्ञान प्रदाय नमः। ओम श्री साई सुज्ञान मार्गदर्शकाय नमः। ओम श्री साई ज्ञान स्वरूपाय नमः। ओम श्री साई गीता बोधकाय नमः। ओम श्री साई ज्ञान सिद्धिदाय नमः। ओम श्री साई सुंदर रूपाय नमः। ओम श्री साई पुण्य पुरुषाय नमः। ओम श्री साई फलप्रदाय नमः। ओम श्री साई पुरुषोत्तमाय नमः। ओम श्री साई पुराण पुरुषाय नमः। ओम श्री साई अतीताय नमः। ओम श्री साई कालातीताय नमः। ओम श्री साई सिद्धि रूपाय नमः। ओम श्री साई सिद्ध संकल्पाय नमः। ओम श्री साई आरोग्य प्रदाय नमः। ओम श्री साई अन्नवस्त्रदाय नमः। ओम श्री साई संसार दुख क्षयकराय नमः। ओम श्री साई सर्वाभीष्ट प्रदाय नमः। ओम श्री साई कल्याण गुणाय नमः। ओम श्री साई कर्मध्वंसिने नमः। ओम श्री साई साधुमानस शोभिताय नमः। ओम श्री साई सर्वमत सम्मताय नमः। ओम श्री साई साधुमानस परिशोधकाय नमः। ओम श्री साई साधक अनुग्रहण दीक्षा प्रतिष्ठापकाय नमः। ओम श्री साई सकल संशय हराय नमः। ओम श्री साई सकल तत्वबोधकाय नमः। ओम श्री साई योगीश्वराय नमः। ओम श्री साई योगींद्र वंदिताय नमः। ओम श्री साई सर्वमंगलकराय नमः। ओम श्री साई सर्वसिद्धिप्रदाय नमः। ओम श्री साई आपन्निवारिणे नमः। ओम श्री साई आरती हराय नमः। ओम श्री साई शांतमूर्तये नमः। ओम श्री साई सुलभ प्रसन्नाय नमः। ओम श्री साई भगवान सत्य साई बाबाय नमः। ओम शांति शांति शांति। Om Shri Sai Ram. I offer myself at the divine lotus feet of our beloved Lord Bhagwan Shri Satya Sai Baba. This evening we will be commencing a series of talks filled with inspiration and Bhagwan's glory. Tonight we will be hearing from Srimati Manorama Vyas, an educator and a long-time devotee of Bhagawan Baba. She will be sharing her anecdotes and her experiences with Bhagawan. Tomorrow we will be having a talk by Mahima Silapagari from Boston, Massachusetts, who will also be speaking about her journey with Sai. On Wednesday evening, there will be a dharmic discussion, study circle, panel discussion type of thing between myself and my co-host Siddharth Shivakumar. And on Friday morning from 10:30 a.m. onwards, which will be the highlight of this week-long series, we will be having a talk by Shri Sai Kulwant Das Gupta, who is Radio Sai Global Harmony's Chief Graphic Designer and Webmaster. And on Saturday morning, we will conclude the series with a session of Bhajans. Without much further ado, I would like to request our first speaker for this series, Srimati Manorama Aunty, to come and take the dais. Saira.
Saira. My humble pranams at the lotus feet of Baba. Swami is going to speak through me, think through me, and whatever he wishes to talk through me, I am going to talk. Sai Ram. I don't have to hold now. Sai Ram. Thank you, Rishi, for inviting me to talk into series of 4 different sessions, and I'm really going to talk about my association with Baba from 1965 November until now. I'm going to talk in 2 different parts because the way my spiritual journey started, it was started like one part is up to few years when I knew Baba's name only in 1965, and then after 36 years in 2001 I again, on Baba's grace, on Baba's calling, actually I went to Puttaparthi, and I'm going to divide my experiences or my own feelings of Swami during these 2 parts. So first I will start how I came into the fold of Swami. 1965 November, I wanted to go to Bangalore to see my sister and her family, because then I was going to go to England, and I didn't know when I will be back from England. So I thought that this is a good opportunity. Then my mother-in-law, I requested her to come with me because she never set foot outside her little household, because she had 9 to 10 children and she couldn't go anywhere. So I thought that let me ask her. She said that, Manorama, I want to come with you, but on one condition. I said, that's what? Then she said, if you can take me to Puttaparthi to have darshan of Sri Satya Sai Baba. I said, oh, Sri Satya Sai Baba? I haven't heard his name before. Then she told me little bit whatever she knew about Baba at that time, and her cousin brother also, Vinod Pandit, he also told me. And my unmarried name is Manorama Pandit. So he always really telling me all kinds of stories about Baba. So I was curious. Although I didn't know much, I said, okay, let's see. At least we will have some higher soul's blessings before I leave my country. And that's how we set foot outside Gujarat. When we reached to Bangalore, I immediately requested my brother-in-law that we want to go to Puttaparthi. He said that, Puttaparthi? We are living here for so long, but we don't know Puttaparthi. I said, anyway, please inquire, and we have to go within 1 week, because I was there only for 2 weeks. Then as a professor, I had to go back to the college and resume my duty. Okay, then he got the ticket via Guntikal to Penukonda to Dharmavaram, and Dharmavaram to Puttaparthi. So I said that when we will reach. He said, I don't know. Whenever you will reach, you will reach. I said, okay, this is also a challenge. So when we started early in the morning from Bangalore, by 6:30, I remember that we set our foot in Puttaparthi. Puttaparthi at that time, it was such a beautiful small little village, and there were so many people. They were having their own beddings, thin we call shetranji, on the floor, and they were trying to get on with their evening meal. And I was so hungry because from morning we were traveling from one place to another, and we couldn't eat anything. Then whatever we got with us, I tried to open it, but as I was going to open the container, one dog came and he snatched that container from my hands and he ran. So I was running after him. Somebody next to us, he said, Baba is testing you because you are so hungry, and whether you can control your hunger or not. I said, forget about Baba or forget about, I want to eat, that's it. And that's how I ran after the dog, and after few steps, I caught up with the dog, and as he was trying to open, I snatched and came back, and we had dinner, whatever we got from Bangalore. Now from morning, we were in front of a new temple which is called Prashanti Nilayam, but there was only sand everywhere. No Sai Kulwant Hall, beautiful hall now, gorgeous sitting arrangement and everything, but at that time we sat on the sand. Baba, after some bhajans, he was pointing out, it was nearly like crowd of 6 to 10,000 people, I remember. And Baba's birthday was coming nearer, so there were so many people, but at that time I didn't understand that Baba's birthday is so gorgeously celebrating here and so on. I didn't know anything. But anyway, Baba, after the bhajans, he was selecting people and he was pointing out at different people whom he wished to call for interview. So I asked to somebody next to me, I said, what is it? What does it mean by interview? Because I thought, as a professor, I thought that when you go for a job, then only you have interview. But Baba is calling, okay. Then when he pointed out at us, me and my mother-in-law, I thought that Baba is a devotee, so naturally he must be pointing at her. But actually, he made a gesture that you sit down, and he was pointing at me to come like this. And then one person, she came and she took us in the veranda, that part, and directly in a very small room. I will never forget, because Baba at that time was living upstairs, and there is a very nice staircase, rounding staircase, which took him to the his own quarters. But we were at the feet of Baba, and first he asked my mother-in-law that, what's the matter? Then she said that, oh Swami, I have some pain on my right shoulder, and do something for me. So Baba put his hand, and that was it. Then he turned to me and he said that, "तुझे क्या चाहिए?" Throughout, he talked to us in Hindi. Now I know that he must be knowing because he is omnipresent and he knew whether I could talk in English or not. And coming straight from Gujarat, I was not speaking in English. So he started with Hindi and then I felt very comfortable. Then he said that, "तुझे क्या चाहिए?" What do you want? At that time, I thought that with a sannyasi, you don't ask for any material things, but without thinking, I just said to Baba that, "Baba, I need only your blessings. I don't need anything at all. Blessings. आपका सिर्फ आशीर्वाद ही चाहिए." That's how I talk. And then he said, and had a abhayhasta, and then he said that, "Tu badi shraddhalu ho, you have so much faith." Then immediately I took out my husband's photograph because I was newly married, so I thought that he can bless him also. So he blessed, but he said that, "तुम बड़ी श्रद्धालु हो, मगर ये तेरा husband बिल्कुल नहीं, बिल्कुल नहीं." Even now also, after such a long time, I still remember the way playfully he said, "बिल्कुल नहीं, बिल्कुल नहीं." And I thought that I don't know what kind of husband I have because I didn't know him at all. Only 20 days we were together, and after the wedding we were eating at different places and so on. So we didn't have had any chance to talk about higher things in life. Anyway, that is the chapter close. And he said that when you go out, take Vibhuti Prasadam, somebody will give you Vibhuti. As we came out, I saw one couple, newly married couple, and she was showing Mangal Sutra to different people. So I also had a chance to have darshan of that Mangal Sutra which Baba has created. At that time I didn't know much, so I thought that okay, he is a higher kind of Siddha yogi, so he is producing this kind of things. But anyway, I was not interested in materialistic things at all, so that was fine. After I went to England, now this is my second part, and second part starts when I wanted to go to the Bhajans. I thought that we didn't have car, how do I go? But somehow Baba was creating such circumstances that I would get a ride and go far away for Bhajans also. Then of course after few years we also had car, and my husband used to take me to the North London in different places. But closest was Central London, where I was doing my MPhil degree at the University of London. So I used to go and visit that center frequently. Whenever there is some events like Baba's birthday, or even on Sunday also, I would go and sat in the bhajans. And right from the beginning, this is a beautiful feeling that all these bhajans, I have never ever, the style of it, the rhythm, it was so appealing to me that I would love to go all the time. But during the few years in between, I couldn't go because I was very much busy with my study, and somehow after 4 years, Baba would create such circumstances that I would go and take part in the bhajans. And then I really realized when somebody told me that unless Baba wishes, you cannot go to the center or not, you cannot go to the Puttaparthi. And I really experienced that in my life. Once I would like to share this a very eye-opening incidents in my life, that once I had 104 temperature, I was vomiting and I didn't know what I was even saying, babbling. And during the weekend, you cannot get doctors in London. So my husband was very worried that how I can take care of her. He suddenly went to our altar and he got vibhuti and he put little vibhuti on my tongue. And then after 2-3 hours, I think, because he told me, I was not aware it was severe type of flu, and I was not aware at all that he put even vibhuti on my tongue. And slowly I was recovering from my illness. During that time, we didn't have kids of our own, but I was looking after 2 little girls of my friends, and they went to Europe. So naturally, it was a very critical situation that 2.5 years old and 4.5 years old girls I was looking after, and I fell sick like this. But Baba really firmly believed that after taking vibhuti, I was slowly getting my strength back. After 8.5 years, I went back to India because we didn't have enough money, and I was thinking, but I couldn't go to India. And after 8.5 years, I went back to India, and at the Baroda railway station, I tried so much to get the reservation, but during the time which I had from my job, I couldn't get it, and I couldn't go to Puttaparthi. But Puttaparthi was in my mind all the time, because when we went to Puttaparthi, it was such a beautiful and calm, very peaceful atmosphere, and that kind of peace I have never ever felt again. Anyway, another few years passed. Now my second part is starting. In 1999, I went back from States, because by that time we were in America, and when I was visiting with my friend to London, actually not London, one Preeti Joshi, she had beautiful altar in her house, and as I went upstairs to have darshan, I just put a pinch of vibhuti on my forehead, just like a round tikka, like a round bindi. When I was coming down, Preeti told me that, sister, you have Om in your forehead, on your forehead. And just as she completed that sentence, I was crying like a baby, more than that. Maybe it was embarrassing for others, but I really cried. And while I was crying, I said that if you are telling me that I am lucky because now I have Om on my forehead, why Baba is not calling me? 2-3 times I have attempted to go to visit him, but how come he didn't call me? Then she said that, no, have faith, now he will call you. That was in 1999. And in 2001, during my vacation, because I was a teacher there also, So only July and August are the 2 months where I could go and visit India. So Baba has really arranged, I must say. Who are we? We are just like a Kataputli. We are trying our best in our lives, but I definitely believe that only Baba made us the plan for visiting him or doing anything in our lives. So in 2001, I went to Bombay, and from Bombay, straight me and my sister-in-law, we were supposed to go. But again, there also, as if Baba was really testing me. It was a monsoon time in Bombay. Very heavy rain was falling, and I left. I forgot my train ticket to Bandra, and I was in Gamdevi, which is central Bombay, and such a far away. When my sister-in-law came and called me that 11:30 we have our train, and can I get my ticket? As I was looking in the handbag, oh my God! After looking and looking everywhere, I couldn't find my ticket. And then I thought that maybe I have left some important papers with my friend, and it must be in Bandra. When we were calling to Bandra, Bombay telephones in those days were so bad, they couldn't hear me or I couldn't contact my friend, and time was passing by. Around 10:15, I was crying again like anything. That now, Baba, after 36 years, you are calling me to Puttaparthi, and now, silly me, I forgot my tickets far, far away. But my friend in Gamdevi, she told me that anyway you get ready. When you are taking bath, we will still try. And nick of a time, my friend in Bandra, she was also a professor at that time. She was about to leave her house, and then she took the phone and she said that, oh, if you have called only 5 minutes late, we would not be in the house. So my friend, she arranged for the ticket, and we went to Churchgate, and then we got the ticket. And as if right on dot, last minute, me and my sister-in-law set foot in the train. So after 36 years also, I said that, Baba, what are you doing with your arrangement? I have to run, I have to cry, and really I think if you have developed real love towards Baba, after all this testing, we could go to Puttaparthi. And for 5 days we were there. Last day, we had very nice darshan, and at that time Baba was always giving discourses, and then after the discourse he would sing some bhajans. I remember on the second day that I wanted him to sing Hari Bhajan Bina Sukha Shanti Nahi. And you won't believe that after the discourse, Baba sang the same bhajan, Hari Bhajan Bina Sukha Shanti Nahi. I was overjoyed that Baba really heard my prayers, and it was Janmashtami. So that day, it was our wedding anniversary also on Janmashtami day, according to the Tithi. So I was very, very happy. I said, Baba, after all these years, you have made me happy. And that was 2001. But believe me, after 2001, I went with Bharti when she is here. We went in 2004 2006, 2007, 2010 and 11. So Baba was really Param Dayalu with his grace until his last physical birthday. I believe that Baba is still here, but that 85th birthday also, he fulfilled my wish. Really, he's so great. He's so Kamayamay that I wanted to stay in Puttaparthi for longer time. And at the last time, he gave me the circumstances to stay 24 days in Puttaparthi. I was very happy. And our Diwali, I thought that in front of Baba, I was on Diwali day, it was like I was in a heaven. And on that day, evening, I will never forget because of my grey hair or what. Somebody came that, auntie, would you like to come and sit in this chair? That was the first two chairs. And I sat on the first one where Baba was only 16 to 18 feet away from me. And I had my heart contents that kind of darshan on Diwali day. It was wonderful time. Until my last breath, I will cherish that Diwali in Puttaparthi. There are so many small incidents. While I was translating Sai Darshan from English into Gujarati, around 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning, when I am translating here in America at my dining table, sometimes vibhuti fragrance will pass, and as if Baba is saying to me that I am here with you. So many times it happens that I translated 2-3 books of Baba from English to Gujarati, because I thought that for Gujarati devotees I must do the translation, and Baba was saying that yes, you do it. And when I felt that fragrance at that time of the day, early in the morning, I thought that no, Baba is there, and he was as if made me translate from English to Gujarati, because I was so many times gasping for proper Gujarati words from English. You know, if you have to write creatively on your own, you can select words, of course with the help of Baba. But when you are translating from English into some other language, then it is a challenge. That's what I felt, that it was a challenge for me, because exact sentence, exact words should come, otherwise you are stuck. And whenever I stuck for the words, as if Baba was holding my hands and giving me that particular word, and then I will continue. So, with 3 books, Satya Sai Chalisa, then I translated Nam Smaran also, because Baba's thoughts on Nam Smaran is wonderful, that booklet. That I translated. Then Sai Darshan also I translated. And one Rajarajeshwari Amma, who is Ardhangini, Parvati Amma, also she calls. She is in Mysore, and whenever she spoke, as if Baba is speaking, exactly the same style, same thoughts, same discourse. So I translated, means Amma, through her I translated Amma's Satcharitra also from English to Gujarati. And during that time also, so many times I felt that without both of them, I couldn't have translated that book. It was like 259 pages. And that is also a miracle that when I got English version, I was just browsing through the book, and right at the end, Amma wrote that you can translate this book into Gujarati. So I immediately called my friend in Tennessee who sent me that book. I said, I never thought about translating that in Gujarati. Do you know that this is written by Amma? Then she said, no, I don't know. Then I said that yes, on the last page, she as if gave me permission to translate it into Gujarati, and that's how I translated Rajarajeshwari Satcharitra. And last one was amazing. Sai Thy Kingdom. Sai Thy Kingdom is written by Satyajit Narayan from Bridgewater Center, and I saw his interview. I got the book a few months earlier, like 8 to 9 months from Ahmedabad, and then during my plane journey I finished, and that book was really, it has such a grip on my mind that I wouldn't forget. But then when I saw the interview in Soul's Journey by Ted Henry and Jody, and I saw the way Srijit was saying his own experience for 2 days. I was also, somebody was from inside, Baba I think, said, no, you have to do this. And I picked up the phone and I said that there is a sentence that I should take permission of the author. That's why I'm calling. I didn't know him during that time. So he said that, Manorama, only once I met you at the Seva in Jersey City, and it's a privilege for me that you can translate. I said, I am nobody, I am nothing, but from inside, Baba is telling me to translate this book. That's why I gathered the courage to ask you. Then I started. Within 5 weeks only, I translated that book, 130 or 32 pages, and now that book is also available in Gujarati on the computer in PDF file. There are so many small incidents where really during my 48 years of outside India, there are so many challenges, so many critical situations in front of me, but I'm very happy to say that Baba has always looked after me and my family. I had so much faith that Baba will never ever leave me alone, because whenever there are situations when you really feel that what am I going to do as a human being, you feel like you are alone and you have to swim in the opposite current. But no, Baba was there all the time holding my hand, and it was my last wish, and I am going to conclude this. I mean, if I have to say, I can give so many incidents from my life, but I will conclude with this last thing, that when Baba was in his physical body, I wanted to merge with him, but it didn't happen. And when I heard about his passing away, I didn't say passing away, but he disappeared from his Maya Sharir into Sukshma Sharir. On that day, 24th April, I thought that Baba has really left me now. What about my feelings of merging with him? But Sai Thy Kingdom. That book has given me a hope, a new beginning that now Baba is definitely coming back. He is returning and he has to finish all his work which are still left because humankind they really need Baba. And I have hope that at that time Baba will take me. Please take me in your hand. Sai Ram. Sai Ram. Thank you, Baba.
So, thank you so much, Manorama, for those very emotional words and all the wonderful experiences and anecdotes that you've had in your journey with Sai. It was truly inspiring to hear from you some of the stories that I have never even heard myself. And we are touched by your emotion, and I'm sure those watching live and those who will watch this video after it has been uploaded will surely feel the same while listening to this talk. I forgot to mention in the beginning, Manorama was a public school teacher in the Jersey City public school system and is now currently serving as the president of the Sri Satya Sai Center of Jersey City. With that, I'll just quickly go over the announcements. Tomorrow evening, at the same time, time may change. Please be updated at the Facebook page. We will be having the talk by Sai Mahima tomorrow evening. So please stay tuned for that. With that, we will end this wonderful evening with Bhajans, followed by closing prayers and Aarti at 8:50. Jai Sai. Jai Ganesh, Jai Ganesh, Jai Ganesh. Jai Ganesh, Jai Ganesh, Jai Ganesh, Jai Ganesh. Jai Ganesh, Jai Ganesh, Jai Ganesh. Jai Ganesh, Jai Ganesh, Jai Ganesh, Jai Ganesh.
Sadguru Brahma Sanatana He Sadguru Brahma Sanatana He Paramada Yadana Pavana He Paramada Yadana Pavana He दया करो शिव गंगाधारी, दया करो शिव गंगाधारी, दया करो शिव गंगाधारी, दया करो शिव गंगाधारी, कृपा करो शिव त्रिपुरारी, कृपा करो शिव त्रिपुरारी, कृपा करो शिव त्रिपुरारी, कृपा करो शिव त्रिपुरारी, दया करो शिव गंगाधारी, दया करो शिव गंगाधारी, राम मधुर शुभ मंगलकारी, राम मधुर शुभ मंगलकारी, राम मधुर शुभ मंगलकारी, मधुर शुभ मंगलकारी, अलग
Radhe Govinda Gopala, Jaya Govinda Radhe Gopala, Gopala, Jaya Govinda Radhe Gopala, Govinda Govinda Gopala, Rama Govinda Govinda Gopala, Govinda Govinda Gopala, Krishna Madhusudana, Madhusudana Krishna, Govinda Govinda Gopala, Sai Govinda Govinda Gopala, Radhe Govinda Gopala, Jaya Govinda Radhe Gopala. My ears are forever hearing Sai Ram. My ears are forever hearing Sai Ram. My voice is forever singing your glory, my Lord. My voice is forever. My voice is forever singing your glory, my Lord. My voice Sai Kulwant, Sai Kulwant, Jai Jai Hi Sai Kulwant, Sai Make my body your puttapati. Make my body your puttapati. Make my heart your prashanti. Make my heart your prashanti. Fill my life with love, peace and joy. Fill my life with love, peace and joy. And the music of your glory sounding on the top. And the music of your glory sounding on the top. My eyes are forever seeing your glory. My ears are forever hearing sound. My voice is forever singing your glory, my Lord. Sai Kulwant, Jaya Jaya Hi Sai Kulwant. And the music of your glory, Sai Jaya Jaya Sai बोलो बोलो सब मिल बोलो नमः शिवाय। बोलो सब मिल बोलो नमः शिवाय। बोलो बोलो सब मिल बोलो नमः शिवाय। ओम 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 नमः शिवाय। बोलो बोलो सब मिल बोलो नमः शिवाय। झूठ जटा में गंगा सारी। 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 त्रिशूलधारी डमरू बजाए। त्रिशूलधारी डमरू बजाए। त्रिशूलधारी डमरू बजाए। त्रिशूलधारी डमरू बजाए। डम 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 डमरू बजाए। डम 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 डमरू बजाए। डम 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 डमरू बजाए। गूंज ओम नमः शिवाय। ओम नमः शिवाय। ओम नमः शिवाय। ओम नमः शिवाय। हरि ओम नमः शिवाय। हरि ओम नमः शिवाय। हरि ओम नमः शिवाय। हरि ओम नमः शिवाय। बोलो बोलो सब मिल बोलो ओम नमः शिवाय। बोलो बोलो सब मिल बोलो ओम नमः शिवाय। ओम नमः शिवाय। ओम नमः शिवाय। ओम नमः शिवाय। बोलो बोलो सब मिल बोलो ओम नमः शिवाय। झूठ जटा में गंगाधारी। झूठ जटा में गंगाधारी। त्रिशूलधारी डमरू बजाए। डम 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 डमरू बजाए। Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Hari Om Namah Shivaya. Shivaya. Hari Om Namah Shivaya. बोलो बोलो सब मिल बोलो नमः शिवाय.
सुंदर वदनी सुगुण मनोहरि
सुंदर वदनी
सुंदर वदनी सुगुण मनोहरि मंदहास्यं शशिवदनी मंदहास्यमुख शशिवदनी सुंदर वदनी सुगुण मनोहरि चंदनी कोना कोना अनंत वदनी चंदनी कोना कोना अनंत वदनी ओम शक्ति ओम शक्ति ओम शक्ति ओम
प्यारी नंदलाल दर्शन दीजो
प्यारी नंदलाल दर्शन दीजो
प्यारी नंदलाल दर्शन दीजो यशोदा के बाद दर्शन दीजो यशोदा के बाद दर्शन दीजो
यशोदा के बाल दर्शन दीजो प्यारे नंदलाल दर्शन दीजो नटवरलाल दर्शन दीजो प्यारे नंदलाल दर्शन दीजो साई माता पिता दीन बंधु सदा 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 तेरे चरणों में साई मेरा कोटि प्रणाम 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 मुझे शक्ति दो तेरे साई शिवा मुझे शक्ति दो तेरे साई शिवा मुझे भक्ति दो तेरे साई शिवा मुझे भक्ति दो साई शिवा मुझे मोती दो मेरे साई माता पिता दीन बंधु सदा तेरे चरणों में साई मेरा कोटि प्रणाम तेरे चरणों में साई मेरा मुझे शक्ति दो तेरे साई शिवा मुझे भक्ति दो तेरे साई शिवा मुझे मोती दो साई शिवा मुझे भक्ति दो साई शिवा मुझे भक्ति दो साई माता पिता दीन बंधु सखा तेरे चरणों में साई मेरा कोटि प्रणाम
कैलास प्रत्येक महादेव शंभो कैलाशपते महादेव शंभो हरि ओम नमः शिवाय हरि ओम नमः शिवाय जय शिव शंकर साई शंकर ओम नमः शिवाय त्रिपुरारी भयहारी ओम नमः शिवाय प्रलयंकर हर हर शंकर ओम नमः शिवाय प्रलयंकर हर हर शंकर ओम नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय शिवाय नमः शिवाय साई शिवाय नमो नमः शिवाय कैलाशपते महादेव हरि ओम नमः शिवाय हरि ओम नमः शिवाय शंकर साई शंकर ओम नमः शिवाय त्रिपुरारी भयहारी ओम नमः शिवाय प्रलयंकर हर हर शंकर ओम नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय साई 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 ओम नमः शिवाय जय जय ओम नमः शिवाय साई ओम नमः शिवाय शिवाय नमः शिवाय
शांति नहीं हरि भजन हरि नाम बिना करना नहीं, हरि नाम बिना हरि भजन हरि भजन हरि
Om Tat Sat Shri Narayana Purushottam Guru Siddha Buddha Skanda Vinaya Sarita Pavakatu Sarita Pavakatu Jehovah Shakti Tu Ishu Pita Prabhu Tu Rudra Vishnu Tu Rama Krishna Tu Rahimata Tu Rahimata Tu Vasudeva Tu Vishwarupa Tu Chidananda Hari Tu Advitiya Tu Akalani Bhaya Atmalinga Shiva Tu Atmalinga Shiva Tu Atmalinga Shiva Tu Shanti 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 Om Shri Sai Ram. Bhagavan's divine message for the day. The rays that emanate from me are of three grades. The Sthula Kirana, gross, physical, filling Prashanti Nilayan. The Sukshma, subtle rays, pervading the earth. And the Karana, causal, covering the entire universe. The people who have the privilege of living in this Prashanti Nilayam are indeed lucky, for they are nearest to the source of the Kiranas, rays. The Sthula Kirana makes man a sadhaka. The Sukshma Kirana makes him a Mahatma, and the Karana Kirana converts him into a Paramahamsa, a realized soul of the highest order. Baba Sai Ram. 1 minute of meditation. Asato ma Sadgamaya Tamaso ma Jyotirgamaya Mrityurma Amritam Gamaya. From one truth lead us to the truth. From darkness lead us to the light. From death lead us to immortality. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. जगदीश हरे स्वामी सत्य साई हरे भक्त जनो संरक्षक भक्त जनो संरक्षक पति महेश्वर ओम जय जगदीश हरे शशिवदना श्रीकरा सर्वा प्राणपते स्वामी सर्वा प्राणपते समस्त लोकाः सुखिनो भवन्तु समस्त लोकाः सुखिनो भवन्तु समस्त लोकाः सुखिनो भवन्तु ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। जय बोलो भगवान श्री सत्य साई बाबा जी की जय। परमं पवित्रं बाबा विभूतिं परमं विचित्रं लीला विभूतिं परमार्थनिष्ठार्थ मोक्ष प्रदानं बाबा विभूतिं इदमाश्रयामि लीला विभूतिं इदमाश्रयामि sacred, miraculous, Baba's creation, flowing from his blessed hands, holy creation. Yes, the greatest love, God's divine protection, Leela Baba, grant us liberation. Leela Baba, grant us liberation. Louder than the ever, brotando tu palabra, como el brillo del sol, ilumina alma, siempre dando a la vida nuevas esperanzas, brindanos tu gracia, dulce Sai Baba, Baba Vibhuti, Nidamash Jai Sai.
Samet. जैसी पानी टपक हो जैसी टपके सीधे ना टपक हो जैसे नहीं टपक
Rosh પેલું સ્ટીલનું બદલ્યું તો ગમ્યું કે પેલું કચકડાનું રવા દેવાની બોલ?
ના આ વધારે થાય.
પણ મને પેલા બાંધવાના પેલા કન્ટેનરો નથી બરાબર મૂકવાતું. બધું કન્ટેનર ને મૂકવાને પેલા એના
ઓકે.
અને કે મેં તો પ્લાસ્ટિકનું કરાવી દઉં ને
ના
તને કહું ગમે
એવું ફાઇન નથી.
કરું હા
લાંબા હિંગા.
કેમ રોજ તો લાંબા હેન્ડલ વાળું કેમ નહીં એ ગમે વસંતી નીલમ મેં એવું છે
ધારો કે હાથ ગંદા હોય તો પેલો તો આખો નળ પકડો જ પડે. આ તો એક આંગળીથી પણ આમ ખસેડો તો ચાલુ
એ
થઈ
વાત
જાય.
ગમે ત્યારે નોક બગડી શકે
એમાં તો નો
આપણે
પકડી
આવા
જાય.
કોઈ દિવસ નથી કે આ ફર્સ્ટ
ફાઇન છે ને? I don't know, I don't know, I don't know, I don't know, I don't know.